I'm inviting you to go on a walk with me, and it feels weird walking outside and filming. I don't know how like people who do social media like do that. This is probably a bad idea to have my camera facing this way. Okay, there we go. But honestly, I kind of just wanted to show off my makeup because I don't really do my makeup that often these days. And I think it looks good. I always do my makeup the same way whenever I do it. I feel like it's kind of just my style. It's like my brand, and I, know how I like it. So anyway, but yeah, going on a little walk today. I'm gonna take out the earring that's messing with this headphone because I don't know if it's gonna bother me or not, if it'll show up in the recording. But yeah, it's really nice today, which I'm really happy for. I feel like whenever the weather changes or the seasons change, like, it always makes me very nostalgic for last year around this time. And it's crazy right now because it's like the end of March and it's this warm outside, but I guess that's kind of how Utah is, like it'll be super snowy. Like, I swear to God, it was like super snowy like probably a week or 2 weeks ago, and now it's like super warm outside. But I'm not complaining. Honestly, I've been liking the cold weather. Usually it kind of bothers me, and like I do definitely get seasonal depression, so that's hard. But I don't know, this year's just been different. I just feel like the weather has been very congruent with my mood in that sort of sense. It's cold and bleak and everything outside, but yeah, I don't have to, be back to my house for a while, at least until like probably 4:15ish, because then I have therapy and I'm pretty excited. But honestly, I think I'm probably just excited for the aspect that I get to see my therapist because I like her, and I've been going to therapy with her for a really long time now. So anyway, but then after I'll get to hang out with a friend, which like I'm super excited for, especially because it'll probably kind of help me melt some of my worries away. But yeah, in the meantime, I just gotta go on a nice little walk outside, and I'm in a better mood today. Like, I think that it wasn't last night, it was the night before. I got like a full 13 hours of sleep, and then I took like a nap because I was still tired. And it's just because I've been in like such a huge sleep deficit, but that has definitely just helped me feel better, more rested, even though I woke up at like 4 a.m. today and wasn't able to go back to sleep, which is fine. Like, I'm just in a good mood and I was productive. I went home and I did some cleaning, did some laundry, cleaned up my room a bit, and everything like that. But anyway, I just thought, like, whenever I have some thoughts or something, I'll add whatever I want to add, except it is during the daytime and I'll be walking near a busy road, so it'll be pretty loud. So yeah, it'll just cut in and out. But I guess there are some things I want to talk about, not in like a bad sense or like I feel like I need to talk about, but rather just like theories and other things that have been going on inside of my head. Okay, so I've walked 5.3 miles, and to get to this spot, it's not like much to look at, but it's train tracks. And believe it or not, I like attempted here like last year, like a little over a year ago, and oh my God, guys, like I have allergies, and so my makeup is running. Like, it's not like allergies actually, I don't think. It's just like whenever summer like comes around or like spring and stuff, like my eyes always get like watery, and I don't like, and I get like a little congested, but that's it. It's just like adjusting to the seasons, you know what I mean? But I do have stuff to talk about. I just wanted to like enjoy my walk and like not have to worry about talking. So I kind of just put on some music and I jumped around and I danced and I pretend that no one was watching and just skipping, and it was a lot of fun. Like, I always get like self-conscious or whatever. I'm like, oh, people are gonna think I'm like fucking weird or I'm like tweaking, but like life is a simulation, and not like actually, but everything is so simulated, and I don't know how to better explain it. Like, it's just as simple as that, but like if you get it, you get it. But I do have stuff I want to talk about. For one, I totally underestimated how fucking hot it was gonna be, because I wore like this shirt that I'm wearing right now. It's just like a long sleeve like plain shirt, and then like a Deftones like really baggy shirt, and I've like just kept it on my waist the entire time pretty much, because like it is just so hot. But like I don't wear bras because like it's a fucking body, and like, dude, it's so annoying like how many people like look or whatever, because it's like we have been so conditioned to be like, oh my god guys, boobs, and it's just like, can I wear a shirt in peace? And it's like, guys are like never not obvious about it either. Like if they're in their car or something, I can tell that they're slowing down to stare at me, and it's not like just a slight like look. It's like they're staring at my boobs, like they have a huge Target sign on them or something. And it's just annoying when I'm like walking, you know. And it doesn't really bother me like as much as it used to. I actually wrote a poem about that, and it's called like Barbarian, and it kind of talks about like how as a woman sometimes it feels like men will look through you rather than at you as like a human being that you are, like look through you into like their desires or whatever they like, you know, are making you out to be. And I've just kind of gotten used to it at this point, but like sometimes it is still kind of annoying, you know. Like I don't want to have to like fold my arms over my chest because I happen to have boobs and it's a normal human body, but society is just conditioned to go batshit crazy over a woman's normal body. So anyway, that's one thing I wanted to talk about. I just wanted to stop and just take a breather here, because like I'm honestly really dreading the walk home. It's like an hour and a half away, and it's like so fucking hot, I swear to God. But I'm having a good time. Like it's really nice outside today, and I've just been in a good mood, like I said. And I really, really love sunny weather. Like sunny weather is my favorite weather ever. I don't understand how people do not like the summer. But yeah, it's nice. Like I just enjoy walks. It's like an escape. I literally just get to turn my music all the way up. I've been listening to a lot of Seether. I probably listened to Fill in the Blank by Car Seat Headrest like 7 times like on my walk, because like that song hits like so hard. Like Fill in the Blank, it's just like, I don't know what it is about it, but it's like literal drugs to me. It's just so good, and I feel like I can't find other songs that hit like that, especially because the lyrics, it's like fuck, now that I'm like actually trying to think about it, I forget it, even though I know all the words of the song. Wait, okay, I'm just gonna sing it. Actually, never mind, I'm too shy for that. But the lyrics are, I'm so sick of fill in the blank, accomplish more, accomplish nothing. And like the music video too, like it has blanks for like, and I like to think it's like the subjective words or something. And then it's like, I'm so depressed, like you haven't tried hard enough to like it. And it's like, stop your complaining and try again, basically. It's like a very brutally honest, kind of like hopeful song for me, I guess. And that's kind of like, me and my boyfriend had a really long talk about this yesterday, because I had to talk with someone else about this, and I was like, how is it with like both of your parents being therapists? Like, do you feel like you can talk to them about things like that we're talking about, like have the same conversations? Because like he's also just a really deep thinker like me. And he was like, well, yeah, but when I try to talk about it like with them, it's more like they make it out to be something that's mental or emotional rather than existential, because existential is a feeling. And I was like, I'd never thought about it like that, but that is a perfect way to describe it, because that's like what kind of happens when like I try to talk to people about things. Like they always take it as emotional, but like it's not emotional. Like it's so existentially complex on like a level that they can't even fathom. And it feels very dismissive to take it as something emotional, because it's not for me. Like to some extent, yes, but it's so much deeper than that. And like the hope that people give me that's actually effective isn't necessarily hope. It's like them giving me a new existential perspective to kind of chew over and think about, rather than someone just being like, oh, life is so beautiful, but like what about your friends, you know what I mean? It's more like, you know, I live to simply experience, or like I don't know why I'm still alive, but I am, and that means something. Or just, I don't know, something like that, right? But anyway, I just, like, that really deep conversation I had with my boyfriend yesterday, like, I live for that shit. Like, I feel like I just need to get all of that out, and, like, it's, like, so weird because, like, I feel like I kind of have to embody things, like, and I've talked about that a lot, but it's, like, for me, it's, like, that void of existentialism that I've felt, because this is, like, my new theory, and obviously, like, it's fine to kind of, like, change perspectives on things, like, it's natural, and it's, like, healthy to do that, but right now, this is where I'm at. So I think that we have a body, and inside of our body is our senses and our brain, and that's it. It's just, like, our senses and our brain. Like, obviously, we have other things, but that's really all that matters. And then inside of your brain you have your mind, and the brain is just like sends like the different receptors and like all the nerves, and is like the system that like kind of controls and like maintains everything, right? But inside of the brain is the mind, and the mind has more power than that. Like, the mind is like our conscious, but like our mind also has the ego. It's kind of like where the soul slips in. Like, the mind is the thing that science can't explain. Like, science can explain the brain, but like not what's inside of the brain, you know? And that's the mind. And so like I believe that we have like our ego, which is primarily for survival, and it's like a lot of evolutionary measures, so it's to keep us alive, and that's what keeps us selfish. And power really comes into play with that, which is a huge part of humanity. So it's like just being greedy, you know what I mean, like feeding this insatiable hunger that you have, these insatiable needs, addictions, stuff like that, to feed this complex of yourself that has missing holes. And my boyfriend said this yesterday, but he's like, I think everybody always like never really feels whole for the most part. Like, even if you have a really fulfilling life, like everybody has some sort of hole that they're trying to fill. And then there's the conscious, and the conscious is, for me, it's like omnipotent or omnipotence. There we go. I always say that word wrong, but it's not like that to an exact T, like the definition. Like, the conscious is more of like, if you've ever seen Arcane, that's like the perfect way that I can describe it, is like Victor, when like their minds, like they all like rise and they all like become one. Like, that's what I think of when I think of the conscious. It's like this deeper, like, it's this thing that we can't explain. It's like the soul. It's something that's away from our sense of self, that gives us a larger picture rather than survival. It's about humanity as a whole, or philosophical, intuitive, deeper type of things, you know, that have substance to them. They can't be measured by science. It's like that more, the everything that we all feel but can't label. Like, it's God in any sense, any spiritual, religious, whatever you want to call it. It's just the something more that we all know, we all feel, even if you're an atheist, that you can't quite define. And I've been kind of just like, I like that theory. Like, I like this theory that like that's how we're composed as humans. And it made me wonder too, like, is the soul like actually nature versus nurture? Like, I can't find the right, like, a more fitting theory for that. And I want to, but I just can't think of one. But like, I think of nature versus nurture because it's like, if I had different parents, like if a different guy nutted in a different mom, like, and I was born, I would like be different, like my personality, like my ego, but like also my soul, like the things that make me me, like I just want to have them as a person, because like I just happen to be composed of a different zygote. And it just makes me wonder, like, are we actually like authentic? Like, how are we like selected? Like, is it just really DNA and like our, you know, biological makeup, or is it like our specific soul slips into us based off of whatever, some random otherworldly thing that we can't even comprehend, that like chooses us for a reason. And like, so if you're born to, you know, different biological makeup, then you're going to have a different soul, but why? And obviously we'll never know the answer to that. But I have a really hard time with uncertainty. I feel like I'm meant to, like, I just don't feel like I'm meant for this world, honestly. I feel like I was born in a wrong timeline. I was born in a different reality, and maybe that's just because not many other people see their reality like I do. And that's not to say that people don't, because I have found a lot of people that I relate to on levels that I don't have to explain. They just get it, you know? But like, I still don't feel like, I don't know, I just don't really feel like I'm supposed to be here. Like, and that doesn't necessarily mean dead. It just doesn't mean like I'm not supposed to exist in whatever plane of existence I'm existing in. And for me, like, the idea of things being over forever, like, it's not like yes, of course, like, I don't really want to be here most of the time, but it's also just like, it's more than that. It's kind of like this overwhelming sense that I'm just like not meant to be here, like, for very long. And I know that sounds concerning, but like, I promise it's not like ideation. At least right now it's not. It's like, I just don't want you to dismiss it and be, oh, you're mentally unwell, you're depressed, that's why you feel that way, you've gone through a lot of trauma, that's why you feel that way. That feels very dismissive to me, because while part of that, yes, contributes to it, it's not the whole reason, and it's not the point that I'm trying to get at. But anyway, so that's just me kind of rambling on. Those are some things that I've kind of wanted to mention lately. I have therapy today, and then I think I mentioned this, but I'm really excited to see my friend later, so yay! And then tomorrow I think I'm gonna go on a really long walk too, because I have like all day tomorrow. Also, this is disgusting. I hate how like when I wear lipstick, it like gets around my lips like that. It's really annoying. But yeah, thanks for listening. I don't know if I'm gonna add anything else, but if I do, you'll see me later. Bye!